Manchester United got a big boost in their latest training session with both Mason Mount and Rasmus Hojlund returning to full training. This is a big positive for the team, especially after their dominant 7-0 win against Barnsley in the Carabao Cup, which saw the team comfortably move into the next round. Manager Erik Ten Hag could soon have more options to choose from, which is always a good thing when competing in multiple tournaments. Mason Mount had a strong start to the season, playing in the games against Fulham and Brighton, but he had to come off early during the Brighton match due to fitness concerns. Before his injury, Mount was also impressive in the Community Shield game against Manchester City, where he showed how important he can be in the midfield. His return to fitness is a welcome boost for the team. Reports earlier this week suggested Mount was back in full training, and now he's been spotted working hard with the squad at Carrington. On the other hand, Rasmus Hojlund hasn't yet made his competitive debut this season due to a hamstring injury he picked up during pre-season. Hojlund looked promising during the US tour, even scoring against Arsenal, but his injury in the same match has kept him out since. As Manchester United's number 9, there's a lot of excitement around his return, especially now that the team is in fine form, having scored 10 goals in their last 2 games. The fans are eager to see him in action, and Hojlund himself is itching to get back on the field. Despite the excitement, United are being cautious with Hojlund's recovery. His return was originally expected for the Southampton match, but the club decided not to rush him back. The same happened with the Barnsley game. It's clear that the team wants to ensure he's fully ready before putting him back into competitive matches to avoid any setbacks. Now, both Mount and Hojlund are pushing to be included in the squad for the upcoming game against Crystal Palace. However, with the team performing well and plenty of attacking options available, there's no pressure to rush them back too soon. United can afford to be patient and make sure they're fully fit before returning to action. After a couple of wins, there's a fresh wave of optimism surrounding Manchester United. The recent performances have lifted spirits, and now with Rasmus Hojlund and Mason Mount back in training, things are looking even better. Both players are crucial, with Hojlund being the club's new number 9 and Mount bringing dynamic energy in midfield. Their return gives manager Erik Ten Hag more options, but it also creates a bit of a dilemma. Ten Hag already had to make some tough choices after the 7-0 win over Barnsley, his biggest victory as United boss. He mentioned he welcomed the selection headache caused by having so many informed players. Now, as United prepares for the weekend's clash with Crystal Palace, the question is, how does Ten Hag fit all these attacking options into the team? The competition for spots is fierce. Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo, Alejandro Garnacho and Joshua Zirkzee are all performing well. Garnacho, in particular, made a strong case with 2 goals and 2 assists in the Barnsley match. Amad has been impressive too, and Rashford is on a hot streak with 3 goals in his last 2 games. This leaves Ten Hag with the challenge of fitting 3 wide players into just 2 positions. One solution could be using Rashford as the central striker, a role he played effectively in the midweek match, which would allow Garnacho and Amad to take the wide positions. This might mean leaving Zirkzee on the bench, even though he played well against Southampton. It's a tough call, but Ten Hag seems to favour sticking with what works, especially after a big win. On top of that, Hojlund's return to training adds more complexity. While he's not likely to start this weekend, his presence will soon increase competition even more. As he gets back to full fitness, possibly in a couple of weeks, he'll bring a direct goal threat to the team, making United's attack even more unpredictable for opponents. Managing this abundance of talent is a good problem to have, especially with the Europa League returning soon, which will demand more squad rotation. For now, Ten Hag's challenge is maintaining balance and momentum, ensuring that all players get the right amount of game time while keeping the team firing on all cylinders. As United fans, it's time to rally behind the team and trust in Ten Hag's decisions. What do you think? How would you set up United's attack against Crystal Palace? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.